My name's Slavka, I'm from Alabama, and this channel is about living, traveling, and learning. See you on the road.
What is up, guys? What is up? I've been sitting here for 2 days near Stockton, California, waiting out these damn snowstorms, and there's no end in sight. So basically, came up to a conclusion that it's best to just get out, going south. I-5 is still closed up north of Redding by Shasta Lake, and it's closed all the way to Oregon border. This is day 2. Mind you, it's 48 hours of major interstate being closed. I-80 at the Donner Pass and probably all the way to Reno, and then about 80 miles east of Reno is just complete shit show. We're talking about chains on, we're talking about 5 mile per hour average speed. It's nowhere I want to go. I mean, you're just going to burn an entire day, and then there's a high chance of getting stuck because it's snowing over a foot an hour there in the mountains. It's raining here in the valley. So, we're going to pick up a load in Madera, California right now. My young friend found me a load, and the plan is we're going to go down towards Bakersfield and exit to the south. We're going to go towards Richmond, Virginia. So it's going to be about 2,600 miles. This is going to take up the rest of this week and going into next week probably. Sometime Tuesday, I'm thinking Monday maybe, I'll be on the East Coast. So without further ado, let's get moving, guys. Yeah, it's been crazy. I don't recollect having snowstorms last that long. Apparently, the weatherman says there's a low pressure that's just sitting off the Pacific Ocean and creating the river of moisture, whatever that means. But it's coming this way, and it's just, it's ridiculous amount of snow. There are power outages up in the hills, fallen trees, all kinds of mayhem up there. And for us truckers, that's a major issue. Road closures, just general bullshit dealing with all that snow, because I mean at some point, even with chains on, it's impassable, you know. And if the situation's complicated further, the markets are reacting to this, the freight markets, and now the loads heading south, pretty much the rates have collapsed. So the load I'm picking up right now is only paying $5,300, which it normally for that distance I would imagine should be at least $7,000. But you know, we take what we can. We got to get out of here. I already lost 2 working days. My young friend, my dispatcher, he's telling me it's under 10,000 pounds. We shall see what it is actually, but okay, Mandy. But if it is in fact just a partial or however it is, maybe we will pick up some other loads on the way to make it more profitable. But at $5,300, and you know, we can save some money even if that's the only load we have. If it's being light, we will definitely. Oh, there's power lines. Look at this, guys. The trees falling. Potentially, it's not super horrible load. It's long. It's light. As far as distance, long, but it's light also as weight. It's not. Oh man, I hate when these GPSs start talking. I have, by the way, I have Google Maps just so I can get in, see where the warehouse is at. And I have my main Rand McNally, and they all kind of up at the same time. I gotta meet someone. I don't really need him. I know where I'm going. I'm just, you know, force of habit. You just set everything up before departing, and off you go. Anyways, I'm gonna start driving and less jabbering. There's really not much to see here. It's a shitty, rainy, soggy day in California. It's been like this day 3 now. It started on Tuesday and it's already Thursday. So I'm just going to keep driving, and we'll get to the shipper and we'll see what we see. Later, guys. Well, boys and girls, we're in Madera, California. As you can see, the weather's just as shitty as it was around Stockton. In fact, the entire West Coast is just like this. And just east of here, it's a ridiculous amount of snow. Everything going in the mountains, all this moisture just dumping their feet and feet of snow. So it is a shit show. I've been rained on for a week and a half, guys, I swear. Since I've been in Seattle since Sunday, and it is already Thursday. It's been dumping on me. So rain, and snow. Hopefully we'll get out of this. So I'm getting close to shipper right now. We're gonna... Yes, Mandy, I'm aware. I can see the sign. Thank you. Let's see what the shipper says. The main thing right now is to get loaded. Hopefully it's you know, small load, like, I don't know, maybe a dozen pallets or less, supposedly light, and maybe we will be able to load up, pick up another partial somewhere on the way. Alright guys, we're getting loaded right now. Got green, red light there if you can see it blinking in the mirror. So, and I feel forklift there driving aside. So hopefully this is supposed to be super light load and it's heading to Richmond, Virginia. I'm currently in Madera, California. So the direct route basically going across the entire continent all the way to northern Virginia there. So the route would pretty much take us past Bakersfield. Bakerfield would get on 15 and then merge with 40 and take 40 the entire way to Tennessee where it splits off. We get on 81 and then zero in onto a local area there in Virginia. Now, having said that, based on the amount of stuff that they put into my trailer, I may or may not pick up another partial on the way. So I wanted to stop. I-40 is kind of bad right now too, with all this snow going on around Flagstaff. Really bad snow there, and there's just going to be delays. So I was thinking popping down to I-10, just going towards El Paso through Phoenix, and stopping at home because I live on I-10, well, off the I-10 in the southern Alabama on the coast there. That would add. I got to pick up a few things. My IFTA stickers came in when I left earlier this month. I was waiting for them and they never came in time, so I had to go make money because the bills are due. But now I got to get them because you need 2021 IFTA sticker February 1st. In fact, I'm already probably going to be running with Outlaw basically without it, but I mean, hopefully we won't get inspected. So right now, when we get loaded, that's going to determine if we're going to go directly to our destination of Richmond, or we're going to take a detour around the southern Alabama, Mobile, Gulf Shores, so I can pick up my sticker and maybe get a partial load and do that. Now, the broker told us, you know, there's the slow delivery, there's a date, but no particular appointment. It's first come, first serve. So we'll see how we can work it out. Overall, you know, with all this I-5 closure up north, I-80 partially closed or impassable for the most part, the rates kind of collapsed out of California just this week because everybody's trying to get out through the south route, and I'm not even sure if that's going to work because if you look on the map here, once we get past Bakersfield, so we're near 99, California 99, it goes, there's some passes right here, there's some serious hills, and that could be snowing. Then you get the Mojave Desert pretty much all the way around here. It could be snowing there right now, but Google is showing traffic is flowing, so we'll see. We will either end up going 40 like it is indicated here, or we're going to cut through and just through Riverside, California and get on 10 somewhere down there, or yeah, like we're take 95. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. But overall, this load's kind of mixed bag for me because it's on the one hand I'm getting out of California going relocating on the East Coast. On the other hand, it's only paying $5,300 on 2,700 miles. So, and I already did 120 miles deadhead, so it's definitely less than $1 a mile. If it's light and I'm able to pick up another partial, we can probably make good killing on it. If not, it's going to be mediocre at best. But you know, I already lost so many days driving. As you can see, I left home, I picked up in Mobile, Alabama. That was back in 12th. That was $3,000. Then I picked up around Aurora, Nebraska. That was a good load, but then I got delayed with it. That's the one was in the first episode where I was finishing going to Amazon. That was $5,100 for 1,636 miles. And then the load I picked up in Washington after 4-day delay. So this load right here, I got stuck for 4 days. This one I got delivered it on time, and then the storm hit that afternoon. So I set from Tuesday till Thursday today, That's $1,400, just around $2, and so now I'm picking up $5,300. The problem is, I gotta be able to turn more money in per week. I need to average, realistically, good week for me is about 6.5 average. So there's some weeks I do like $8,900, and other weeks I do less, like $4,200. But average is about $6,500. I need to be average that to achieve my goals, such as making payments on equipment. You know, I have insurance payments as far as the commercial truck and all that. I have enough money for fuel for the following weeks. And generally, my family, you know, I have children and a wife at home, and that takes a lot of money to support. And so, yeah, it hasn't been the best start of the year, 2021, and it's mostly, I can say right now, is just weather, and it's anticipated. There's also, the rates also slow down generally towards January, February, March, until spring picks up. So it's kind of tough time of the year. You also have, if you're owner-operator, all your registrations come through at the end of March. You got to have registration and everything renewed. So that's usually around $1,800. So yeah, you got to come up with a lot of money in a short period of time. And you know, like you come off the Christmas season, because I usually for Christmas go home and I stay like 2-3 weeks home. So there's a lot of stuff that's backlogged, and I end up kind of needing cash for first month or two, just kind of digging myself out of the hole basically. But we'll make it work. We got to keep sailing the concrete oceans. Well, yeah, I wanted to show, that's where my antenna used to be, right there on top of the mirror. See a little to the left is the mounting nut there. So I don't know, it must have been weakened already, and all it took is just a little branch that just clipped. It went up about 5 feet up, and just clipped the tree branches I was pulling in here, and it went flying off. So, yep, that's another one. That one really got to fix, because that's safety. I always have CD on. We have it's a scanner CB, Uniden Bearcat 8080. I've always had it. It's absolutely necessary, especially out west in the mountains in Wyoming, and you know, we truckers warn each other. You know, if there's you come around the hill going at high speed, and somebody's truck is in the way, some kind of accident, you may not see it till it's too late, and usually you start hearing CB chatter, and you know something's up. And then I warn other truckers when I see something, you know, like, hey, left lane's blocked, you know, and get over in the right lane, stuff like that. So it's a very important tool in our work. But without it, you kind of, you know, flying blind in a way, because in some instances it had saved my bacon big time, and I can vouch that if you're OTR and you're doing this kind of line of work, CB is definitely important investment, and it's definitely will aid you on your way to success. Okay, got the paperwork. These guys were quick and efficient to load us. Let's go see how much I pull out. We gotta close doors anyway. I want to see if there's room to get another partial. It's definitely light. Definitely under 10,000 pounds. I just want to make sure that, you know, maybe we can get another load out of this. Well, it's definitely full load. There's no partials, for sure. So that's about it. I'm going directly to Richmond then. We're in California, 58 East Mojave Highway. Going to be climbing over Dijon. I'm not sure what that pass like it cleared up a little bit on this near LA, so hopefully we won't get snow today. That's gonna be awesome. Good morning. Getting out of Barstow. Gonna hit 50 north for about 1 mile, then it's gonna be I-40. And today's plan, we're gonna get out of California. We're gonna hit in Arizona. We're gonna go past Kingman, Arizona. And then we're gonna go past the Flagstaff, Arizona. The plan is to get towards New Mexico, somewhere like Gallup, New Mexico, for tonight. Weather permitting and stars aligning, we'll be in Gallup, New Mexico before the end of the day. I'll keep you guys posted if something comes up. I'm going to turn the camera on. Otherwise, it's going to be mostly driving through the desert. Well, boys and girls, we're crossing the Colorado River. Goodbye, California. Hello, Arizona. And hello, 75 miles per hour. What is up, YouTube? What's up? Well, it's day 2 of this load from California to Virginia. I'm at Holbrook, Arizona, and yesterday I wanted to go past Gallup, New Mexico, which is another about 160 miles from here. But the wind was just ferocious. I'm out here in the desert. This is a stretch of I-40 where you have the petrified forest and the meteor crater and all that bullshit. Well, the winds were over 40 miles per hour. As you know, I have less than 10,000 pounds, and my trailer was just like a giant sail dragging me off the road. So I decided to stop early just for the sakes of safety, and I did, and I kind of set it through. So that storm that's been tormenting me in California, it's kind of picked up speed and moved west. So overnight it moved, it moved east. So overnight it rained, it iced, it was sleet, it was just all kinds of nasty shit coming down. So I'm glad I stopped, and it moved ahead east. Now the problem is, right now I'm looking at the weather forecast. So here I am. I'm at Holbrook right here. There's Petrified Forest National Park right next to me. I'm gonna go all the way to Albuquerque. There's I-40, and then we have this shit to deal with. This wind warning. And wow, that's gonna be a doozy, because they're saying west winds 30 to 45 miles per hour with gusts up to 60. Now, if it's just straight up west wind, that's kind of helping us because it's basically to our rear. On the other hand, there's a lot of canyons in there, and the road's not straight, so you kind of twist, turn, and if I catch a 60 mile per hour gust, I'm definitely going into a ditch. There's no way with this little weight that I have in the dry van that I'll stand on the road like that. So the plan, short-term plan right now, we're going to get past Albuquerque, and then we're going to go by the feels of it. There's no other way to do it. If it's going to get really bad, I know there's a couple truck stops on the in that area east of Albuquerque, so we'll just get in there. But if for whatever reason this wind moves on and everything's fine, I want to make it to Amarillo, Texas for tonight. Here's that storm. So it's set over California for like 2-3 days, and now it's just like blasting off to the east with ferocious speed, hence the 60 mile per hour winds in Texas. So, without further ado, we're gonna get moving. We're getting towards the eastern edge of Arizona on I-40 here. So at that ridge line down there, you can already see it. That's where the state line is. New Mexico starts past that point. So as we get in New Mexico, it's going to be one continuous canyon run all the way to Albuquerque. This whole area, I think, this is all Navajo Nation lands. Chunk of Arizona here, and then a big portion of western New Mexico, all Navajo lands. There are other tribes here too, but all these businesses, hotels, souvenir shops, truck stops, casinos we're going to pass, all going to be Indian tribal land. Have you guys ever wondered why sometimes trucks just pile up in a big convoy and then left lane's not moving? It's because most of them are governed, and they're trying to pass each other, and they're heavy, and they're hills, and some guy just being inconsiderate and pops out in the hammer lane going 65 when everybody in the hammer lane's going 80. And then you have this. You have about I don't know, like 50 cars in the convoy, and yeah, there's all these slow trucks that are just blocking the hammer lane. It's known as Albuquerque roller coaster. There's a series of deep valleys, and you just go up and down like 3 times, and then Albuquerque opens up. It's all the Indian casinos. Not a bad place to stop, to be honest, like for truckers. I stop there quite frequently, depending if how my hours stack out, but if I'm in the area. But yeah, there's good food in there. I don't know, I haven't been there recently since COVID. And here's the city of Albuquerque, all stretched out on the slope of that mountain there. Pretty cool area. we're gonna get in there. This also I-25 junction. So we're gonna merge with I-25 for a little bit and then split off again to I-40 east. Basically gonna go to the left of that mountain and up there to the New Mexico highlands. Hopefully the winds there are not bad. That's what the forecast earlier today said, that we're wind gusts up to 60. So I don't know. I don't know if we're going to be able to continue driving that way. So there we are. We're Rarity, New Mexico, and we're about to enter the Winfield area all the way. They extended out past Amarillo now. Gusts up to 60 miles per hour. So I think I'm gonna stop here for now until that wind warning goes away, or my hours run out, whichever comes first. Being only, I barely have 8,000 pounds on board, so that's gonna be very dangerous to continue to go on that, because even if I stay on the road, I mean, with that kind of wind, I'm going to be creeping at 35 miles per hour, getting tossed around, and it's just going to be a hazard to other drivers at that point. It's super dangerous. So I'm going to go fill up. And I'm just going to sit here, and if the wind dies down, the warning goes away, I'm going to go. If my hours run out, also be it, I'll go in the morning early. So that's the dealio, guys. Go clean windshield. So hopefully that's the last of that storm, to be honest. I'm kind of through with it. It picked up steam and went east. We're kind of a little bit catching up to it with that wind field. So if we just wait here, I don't know, 5-6 hours, and the warning goes away, we're just gonna keep trucking. So, unfortunately, I did not make it to Amarillo all in one go. That's another 380 miles, and then I know that area really well. It's basically highlands, so yeah, it's twisty roads, kind of going between the valleys, and if there are wind gusts there, they're going to be severe. You don't mess with Texas when there's a wind warning out there. So I'm gonna sit tight for a while.